Portugal Covas T. Phillips, Newfoundland and Labrador, September 5, 2025. The Government of Canada is delivering over $33.4 million to Newfoundland and Labrador this year to create communities that are stronger and more connected. Our communities can only grow to support more housing and realize their FedNor funds will help Confederation College create 2 skilled positions to grow businesses and organizations in the region. Marcus Pawlowski, Member of Parliament for Thunder Bay, Rainy River, today announced a FedNor investment of $377,745 in Confederation College. The investment will support Thyro. Canada remains deeply concerned about the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan, which was further exacerbated by the magnitude 6.0 earthquake and aftershocks that struck Nangarhar province on August 31. With thousands of people affected, humanitarian efforts must be scaled up to ensure that The Hollywood Reporter has named National Film Board of Canada Commissioner Suzanne Guevermont to the Canada 25, its inaugural list of top deal and decision-makers, recognizing her leadership and impact in Canada's film industry. Appointed Government Film Commissioner and Chairperson of the NFB in November. FedNor funding will support the work of the Centre for Smart Mining at Cambrian College. Vivian Lapointe, Member of Parliament for Sudbury, today announced a FedNor investment of $1,050,000 in Cambrian College, a Centre for Smart Mining. The announcement was made on behalf of the Honourable Patty Had. On August 29, 2025, investigators from the Canada Border Services Agency took part in the extradition from Mexico of Martin Bessette, a 50-year-old Canadian citizen charged with tobacco smuggling. Legal proceedings against him can now resume. On June 15, 2022, Mr. Bessette pled guilty to 8-count. Federal investment helps increase foot traffic and economic activity for local businesses. The Government of Canada is helping visitors and residents navigate with ease and discover all that the Cape Breton Regional Municipality has to offer. Today, Mike Callaway, Member of Parliament for Sydney, Glacé. Quebec City, September 5, 2025. Arts and culture are a vital pillar of our social unity, and they strengthen our communities. They contribute to our national pride, our collective identity, and our economic growth. Today, Steve Lavoie, Member of Parliament, announced $37,900 in funding for the festive. Burnaby, the Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, the Honourable Tim Hodgson, will announce funding for carbon management technologies in British Columbia. Media availability will follow. Date: Monday, September 8, 2025. Time: 9 a.m. PT. All accredited media are asked to pre-register by emailing A Canadian Armed Forces member deployed on Operation Reassurance in Latvia has been reported missing since September 2, 2025, with investigation and search efforts ongoing. Warrant Officer George Hall, a vehicle technician from 408 Tactical Helicopter Squadron based in Edmonton, Alberta, is deployed. Today, the Canadian Security Intelligence Service, along with U.S. intelligence partners, issued new guidance to help protect Western technology startups from potential exploitation in international pitch competitions. While international pitch competitions can offer tech startups exposure and fundi, the National Film Board of Canada returns to the Ottawa International Animation Festival with a stellar lineup of 15 films. Highlights include 4 shorts in competition by Alex Boya, Mattea Radic, Abby Collingsand, the acclaimed duo of Chris Lavis and Maciek Skrzybowski, whose wonderfully strange universe. On August 29, 2025, as a result of the vigilance of staff members, packages containing contraband were seized at Saskatchewan Penitentiary, a multi-level security federal institution. The contraband items seized include methamphetamine and THC. The total estimated institutional value of these seizures. Whitehorse, Yukon, September 4, 2025. Members of the media are invited to join an important announcement regarding community infrastructure across the Yukon with Dr. Brendan Hanley, Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Northern and Arctic Affairs and Member of Parliament for Yukon, the Honourable St. Catharines, Ontario, September 4, 2025. Niagara Transit is receiving a major investment of more than $128 million from the Government of Canada, Government of Ontario and Niagara Region to refresh its transit fleet and improve public transit services. Today, Chris Biddle, Member of Parliament for the Sexual Misconduct Support and Resource Centre is committed to improving access to support services for individuals affected by sexual misconduct within the defence community. Today, the SMSRC launched the 2025 call for applications for the Community Support for Sexual Misconduct Survivors Grant. The Canadian Armed Forces today issued the following statement regarding Canada's participation in a multilateral maritime cooperative activity this week in the Philippines Exclusive Economic Zone. Australia, Canada, the Philippines, and the United States have completed a multilateral maritime coup. Thunder Bay, Ontario, September 4, 2025, Marcus Pawlowski, Member of Parliament for Thunder Bay, Rainy River, will announce a Government of Canada investment in support of research and innovation in Northern Ontario. The announcement will be made on behalf of the Honourable Patty Hajdu, Minister of Jobs A. The CRTC is an independent quasi-judicial tribunal that regulates the Canadian communications sector in the public interest. The CRTC holds public consultations on telecommunications and broadcasting matters and makes decisions based on the public record. As part of its broader efforts to improve TE. Today, the CRTC is taking action to help make telecommunications and broadcasting services more reliable for Canadians. Service outages, even if they are short, are highly disruptive and can seriously impact Canadians' lives. Outages can have harmful effects on people, especially when they cannot Sudbury, on September 4, 2025, Vivian Lapointe, Member of Parliament for Sudbury, will announce a Government of Canada investment to support mining innovation in Northern Ontario. The announcement will be made on behalf of the Honourable Patty Hajdu, Minister of Jobs and Families and Minister RESP. Harbour Grace, Newfoundland and Labrador, September 4, 2025, the Government of Canada is using every tool at its disposal, leveraging technology, innovation and partnerships, to build infrastructure to support housing. To that end, Member of Parliament Paul Connors, Provincial Minister Pam Parsons. The Bureau is seeking public feedback on the proposed terms of reference of the planned study. The Competition Bureau is consulting Canadians as it prepares to launch a market study into the state of competition in the lending sector for small and medium-sized enterprises in Canada. SMEs account for